Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. We're back on Twitter for another League of Legends off-season video. We have some more crazy rumors coming in today from LEC Wooloo. Today we're talking again about Perkz because every hour, every couple of hours, every day it seems like there's a new Perkz rumor because he is for sure the biggest piece of the entire offseason. What Perkz decides to do is going to decide the fate of so many players, so many teams in both the LEC and the LCS, and it's really going to decide what the competitive League of Legends scene as a whole looks like in 2021, because there is some teams that if Perkz goes to them, they're going to be international contenders, and there's some teams, obviously G2, if they lose Perkz, they could drop down a leg or two. So the latest rumor from LEC Wooloo is that fnatic, TSM, C9, and Evil Geniuses are among the teams considering Perkz for mid lane. Now, of these, obviously, TSM I think would be a pretty sick roster with Perkz on it. Obviously, TSM would be good. C9 would also be a very, very sick roster. Evil Geniuses, if Perkz went there, that would be pretty much just for money. I don't even think with Perkz on the team would Evil Geniuses be like a LCS title contender. They'd be a playoff team for sure. They'd be really good, but I don't think they would be better than Team Liquid. And then fnatic with Perkz would obviously be insane. That would be like a world class team. But Wooloo has said that it is unlikely that he goes to fnatic, actually. He says, like, with each day that passes, it seems less and less likely that he's going to be headed to fnatic. So that means his options are pretty much between G2 and going to NA for money. And a lot of people are like, oh, that makes no sense, you know, you want to be competitive. But the average salary in EU compared to the average salary in LCS is a huge discrepancy, and Perkz would be worth multiple $1 million in North America, and he's just not going to be able to get, most likely, again, I don't know 100% sure, but it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to get that salary in Europe. It just doesn't seem like they pay that money to anybody. But then obviously you're saying, you know, Perkz wants to win a world title, whatever. He has 8 or 9, I'm not even sure at this point, 8 LEC titles, 9 LEC titles. He's made it to the World's Final. And in the last couple of years, they got 3-0 in the World's Final, and then now they got 3-1 in the semifinal. He could potentially feel like, you know, G2's window has closed a little bit, and G2 started to regress this year, and he could feel like G2 aren't going to win a world title next year. And if he feels like G2 aren't going to win a world title, and he's not in the position to do that, he's already won the LEC a bunch, he's already won MSI a bunch. If he doesn't think G2 is good enough to win the LEC, then it would make sense to go get paid. It would make sense to go to North America, try to win an LCS title, which is one way he could further his legacy without winning Worlds. If you win EU titles and NA titles, you start to build up your brand, you start to build up your legacy. You're in a very rare class of people to do both. And you get paid $1 million. That's hard to pass up. So yes, overall, his team would be a downgrade if he goes to TSM. His team would be a downgrade if he goes to C9 or EG. But the money is for sure a thing, and anyone who says it's not, you're crazy, because any of you guys, if someone was offering you double, triple, quadruple your salary, you would take it. And you know, Perkz is a human being. There's nothing different there. There is some rumors that Perkz could maybe go to mid lane for G2 and maybe Caps would leave. I don't know how true that is. Also, they are talking about if Perkz is to leave, Crownshot or Upset could potentially be the new AD carry for G2. I think that'd be crazy. Upset on G2, their team would still be so disgusting. Also, I think this is pretty funny that Pinoy could be G2's new AD carry, which is pretty hilarious. It does seem that Mickey X is now locked in for G2. There was rumors for a little while that Carzzy could be replacing him, but it seems like Mickey X will be returning. So Perkz is kind of the only big guy up in the air. I don't know if I saw any other big rumors about this from Wooloo, but I think that is the latest. So yeah, here he said the intent is that Perkz leaves G2 in order to join another team in the mid lane. He's very confident in the info. He's got it from multiple sources. EU teams know it. NA teams know it. There's no deal signed yet. These are just rumors, but it does seem like Perkz is going to be a mid laner in 2021, and we don't know where that's going to be. He could still stay on G2 to be AD carry, but it is seeming more and more unlikely. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a comment down below. Where do you think Perkz is going to be playing in 2021? We've heard so many different rumors. There's so many different ideas going on. And wherever Perkz goes, that team's going to be pretty sick. And he's going to be really hyped. But it will also be exciting to see Perkz back in the mid lane. He's definitely a better mid laner than AD carry. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how it all plays out. I cannot wait to hear something official about this whole situation. Subscribe to update on the latest content. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.